I was just down.
Hey guys, what is up? It is Charlotte here, and today I'm gonna be showing y'all a complete guide to Zetsubou no Shima. Zetsubou no Shima is probably my favorite map out of all the maps they have released so far for the Black Ops 3 series. Shadows of Evil wasn't too good. The Giant is just kind of getting fucking old. They've made it 3 fucking times now. Get over it. That fucking map's old. Just stop, put it on the shelf, and get rid of it, please. Treyarch. But anyways, this is a video kind of explaining the whole, like, everything, like, how to build everything, where to set the skulls, how to set up the skull of non-stop way. I'm playing here with my friend Zetsubou. I want to give a big, huge shout out to my friend Ace10 Rocks. He's going to be setting, or he set up the YouTube intro for this video, and big, huge shout out to him. I'm going to leave his channel in the video description. I really want y'all to go check out his channel if y'all can. But, I mean, most y'all probably don't even care because I only have like 76 fucking... I have around 77 now, I think, subs. But I'm going to be showing y'all how to build the gas mask, how to build the shield, how to build the KT4, and how to just basically do one of everything. Also, I'm going to be defeating the spider boss in this as well. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I really hope y'all enjoy this video. Sorry for no music. I know it's going to be pretty fucking boring. I know. But right about here is where I go to get the first piece of the gas mask. It spawns in right here next to, or like right underneath the right side of the plane trap. It can also spawn in right there where I was knifing, and as well as right here next to the mystery box. They're really easy locations to find. It's not too hard. It's not too easy, but it's like it's just right. Let's just leave it at that. Right about here is where I go and get the skull to go and I need to go set up the skull for the area right there. I'm just kind of narrating over this video, so it's pretty weird. It's my first time doing this, so it feels kind of weird. Right about here is where I set up the first skull of the 3-3 skull, and I'm going to be showing y'all how to get the skull of non-stop way as well. So it'll be really fun. It's good for those people who haven't really gotten used to Zetsubou no Shima and really want to get to know it, or really want to play it, but they don't know what the fuck to do. So if you want to know what to do, just go ahead and check out this video. Here's where I finish the other skull. Whenever I'm done with this skull, I think I go and grab the first shield part. Right here, I almost go down. I feel like a fucking dumbass because it's round 5 and I perkaholic and I almost fucking go down and I'm a fucking dumbass. So I grab the skull right here, destroy these webs, and then I'm going to hop over and place down the skull. After this, I'm going to buy... Actually... yeah, after this I end up buying a right here is where I get the first shield part. This shield part location has 3 spawn locations. One's right here next to the Kuda. The first spawn location is right there around the corner from the Kuda. The second spawn location is right there next to the barrier, and then the third location is right here next to this little light on the wall, and that's where it spawned in for me. The spawn locations for that shield are pretty fair and pretty easy to see and not too hard to find. Right here is where I get the first part to Pack-a-Punch, and this is how you turn on permapower as well. But basically what you're going to want to do is, my friend did this, so he's a fucking dumbass, because I told him I was recording, and guess what, he didn't fucking listen to me and let me do it. But basically what you're going to want to do is go underneath here, and you see where the air is coming out right there, where the Pack-a-Punch part is. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to slash the webs off and go down underneath and kill all these zombies. And once you're done with that, the airflow will go through, and then the door will open up over there where you came in from, and then a part will come spewing out. Okay, right here is where I get the KT4 part. The KT4 is the wonder weapon of Zetsubou no Shima. Basically what you're going to want to do is look for, most of the time it's at A, but what you're going to want to do is find the cage at either A or B that has the zombie arm in it. Whenever you look inside the cage, make sure it has the zombie arm, and then what you're going to want to do is turn on the power, lower down the cage, and lure a spider into it. Whenever you lure the spider into it, what you're going to want to do is raise the cage back up, and then it'll suck all the little purple serum from the zombie arm from it, and then that's the first KT4 part. The KT4, it's basically kind of like, it really is this liquefier. It's really good. It's an acidic version of the Sliquifier, and it's a very good gun, especially whenever you upgrade to the Masamune, which I will be doing a separate video on because I couldn't do it, unfortunately, this gameplay. Alright, here is where you find the second piece to the shield. It spawned in right there for me, but it can also spawn in on this tree right here, or it will spawn in up on this tree right here. The spawn locations, they can be a little tricky for this piece. That's why I was kind of worried about it. I couldn't really find it for a bit, so I had to get a little help. And here's where I received the last and final piece of the zombie shield. Basically, it can spawn in right there. It can spawn in the first place that I shot. It can spawn in right there, or it can spawn in right here, which is where it spawned in for me. Right here, I was telling him to use the fan trap, and then we got almost fucked up by a fucking thrasher. But I'm pretty sure the next piece that I get is the gas mask piece. I know the pieces are all scrambled up and mix-mashed, I mean, or mismatched, or whatever you want to call it. It's just kind of like scrambled up, and it's going over all the pieces though on how to get them, and it's really simple. Right here is where I get the second gas mask piece. It's very simple. It'll either spawn in right here on top of this rock. This is one of two locations that I know of, or it'll spawn in right here next to this toolbox. Most of the time it'll spawn in on top of that little rock. If you're playing with 2 players, it'll spawn in right there, but sometimes, or like most of the time, whenever you're playing with 4 players, it'll spawn in next to the toolbox. Right here though, it can get a little tricky whenever you're filling up this skull right here. It can get really hectic, because about this round is whenever thrashers will start coming whenever you do the skull rituals, and it gets pretty crazy. Alright, there we go. We finished the skull, and we are, I think, we're not done yet with the skull of Non-Sapwe, but I will be showing y'all how to get it, so trust me, just trust me. Alright, right here is where we get the last and final skull cleanse for the skull of Non-Sapwe. Or Non-Sapwe, whatever, however fucking the dumbass is pronounced it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Non-Sapwe, but I'm pretty sure the skull of Non-Sapwe is the most overpowered fucking like extra little weapon that you can get ever in Call of Duty history. It literally kills the big fucking dumbasses in like 2 hits, and it's just outrageous. We're just gonna mow down people right here and fuck everyone up. But the Non-Sapwe, by the way, is just like, it's basically a specialist weapon, but instead it's a fucking skull that basically just annihilates everything and anything. Right here is where we go down into or we place the last skull, I mean, and we get the skull of Non-Sapwe. What's gonna happen is that he's gonna have to place down the last skull, and whenever he places down the last skull, basically he was being a dumbass right there. But we had to place down the last skull, and the thrasher tried attacking us. And whenever you place down all 4 skulls that have been all cleansed, it'll zap up the log, and then you'll have to go down here and activate the skull of Non-Sapwe. Whenever you do this, there'll be, I think it's 9 or 10 portals will spawn in, and basically a bunch of ghosts from like the rituals on Shadows of Evil will spawn in, and they're all 1-hit kills, so I mean, they're not too hard. You can even knife them at round like fucking 100 and you'll kill them pretty simple. After this, what you're gonna want to do is just go up to the Non-Sapwe and collect it. It's probably the best gun in zombies, but the only bad thing is that you have to let it charge up. You can't use it like 24/7 like it's a normal gun. It's the exact same as a normal specialist weapon. So let's hop into the next part. Right here is where I get the last and final piece for the gas mask. The gas mask is basically what it does, it protects you from the spores on the walls. Whenever you shoot the spores, it will the spores will be absorbed into your mask, and you will not be like, you won't have to cough or anything. So whenever you're getting like attacked by zombies or something like that, that's the first spawn location though. Here's the second spawn location for the mask piece of the gas mask, and then there's a third location. But the gas mask, it protects you against the spores, and whenever you shoot the spores, I know it gets very fucking irritating whenever you're trying to shoot down zombies and you end up getting fucked up because they it's because like the fucking the gas, it makes you cough, so you can't have your weapon out, and it's very irritating. And right here is where I actually get the last KT4 part, which is the vial. The vial is a part, actually no, it's the second to last, my bad. No, but basically what you're going to want to do is just run around the green water area. In case you don't know where the green water area is, it's just down the road from the bunker, and it's really easy to find. What you're going to want to do is just go down there and just kill any zombies and look for one that's glowing bright green. Okay, here is the second part of Pack-a-Punch. Pack-a-Punch, it's very hard to open. It's kind of tricky at the same time because you don't know how to get the pieces together until you actually either look it up or you're watching this fucking video, okay? What you're going to want to do is come down here and knife all these sarcophaguses, I guess you can call it that, and you just want to knife them and kill the zombies whenever they come out. And whenever they do come out, you're just going to want to shoot them, and then sometimes it'll either just drop nothing or it'll drop a little glowing yellow piece, and which will be the water gauge for the Pack-a-Punch. Because what your main objective for Pack-a-Punch is just to drain the water so that you can get down there and use the machine. And for the third and final piece of Pack-a-Punch, what you're going to want to do, this is actually the last part for the KT4 and the last part for the Pack-a-Punch. What you're going to do is come down here and swim around until you find it. I found my piece in this little corner. It's not too hard to find. Just look for glowing yellow underwater, and it's a really small place. It can spawn in right there, or it will spawn in over there in that other little tunnel. As for the last KT4 part, what you're going to want to do is go up underwater, or go up above water real quick to catch your breath and all that, because you just got the Pack-a-Punch part. What you're going to want to do is swim down this little tunnel, shoot the little bubble down here so that you can get some air, you know, and then you're going to want to grab the like plant-like flower or whatever you want to call it and bring it back up. I don't want to call it an orchid, maybe? I don't orchard or whatever the fuck. I don't know how to pronounce that fucking word. I don't know and I don't care. But what you're I want to do is just go and build the KT4. Like I said, it's basically an acidic version of this liquefier from Die Rise and Black Ops 2. It's pretty crazy what this gun can do. It's really, really awesome. Right about here is where I'll show you where to place the last Pack-a-Punch part, and now you can freely roam in and out of Pack-a-Punch, and it's, yeah, pretty fucking simple. Right now I am running back down so I can go and build the fresh KT4 so I can go and upgrade to the Masamune. I wanted to get the Masamune this video, but it didn't quite work out as I had planned. Alright, let's just leave it at that, because I went to go do the spider, which is what I'm doing right now. I killed the spider, and I wanted to go get the blue vial, but I had to, in order to do that, you have to complete your trials and get the electric shield. And the only way to get the electric shield is by completing all 3 of your trials. But if you're working with a group, all members of your group have to complete all 3 of their trials in order to get the electric shield. What will happen once you complete these trials is you will have to, like, it'll like start lightning over there by the altar, and you'll have to be over there whenever it's lightning, and it's really simple. I just included the spider killing just to show y'all how to get the spider fang of the Masamune, which I will be going over. I will be probably making a video about it tomorrow. It'll be a lot of fun, and yeah, it'll be pretty fucking crazy. But Guys, if you enjoyed this little guide to Zetsubou no Shima, if you've never played it, please hit that thumbs up button. If you... No, I didn't... No, I didn't mean it like that, but, if you enjoyed this video, if you found this guide useful, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. It's always good to have new support at the channel. And, anyways, guys, I'll be catching y'all guys in the next video.